Our story begins millions of years ago. Planet Earth was a very different place. This is the story of how we became human. It is a long and fascinating journey. We are curious about our past. Understanding history helps us understand ourselves. We see how humans have changed and progressed. We are all connected to this shared history. Our ancestors were not like us. They were different species of humans. Over time, they evolved and changed. We learn about them through fossils and artifacts. These clues tell us about their lives. Africa is the cradle of humanity. This is where Homo sapiens first appeared. They emerged around 300,000 years ago. These early humans were similar to us in many ways. They had large brains and walked upright. Life was challenging for early humans. They faced predators and natural dangers, but they were adaptable and intelligent. They used their skills to survive. Homo sapiens spread out from Africa. They migrated to different parts of the world. They encountered new environments and challenges. Their ability to adapt was key to their success. Over time, they populated the globe. For most of human history, we were hunters and gatherers. We relied on nature for food and resources. Men hunted animals for meat. Women gathered plants and fruits. They moved from place to place in search of food. Life was a constant search for sustenance. They depended on their knowledge of the land. They knew where to find food and water. Their survival skills were passed down through generations. Hunting was a cooperative effort. They used tools and strategies to bring down prey. Gathering provided essential nutrients and variety. They lived in harmony with nature. Tools were essential for early humans. They allowed us to manipulate our environment. The earliest tools were simple stone implements. These tools were used for cutting, scraping, and hunting. Over time, tools became more sophisticated. Early humans learned to shape and refine their tools. They discovered new materials and techniques. The development of tools marked a turning point in human history. Tools made life easier and safer. They increased our chances of survival. They allowed us to hunt more effectively. They also enabled us to create new things. Section 5. The Gift of Fire, a Beacon in the Dark. The discovery of fire was a momentous event. It marked a turning point in human history, a leap forward in our journey of survival and progress. The ability to create and control fire set early humans apart from other species, giving them a unique tool that would shape their future in unimaginable ways. It provided warmth, light, and protection. In the cold, harsh environments where early humans lived, fire was a source of comfort and security. It allowed them to venture into colder climates and survive the freezing nights that would have otherwise been deadly. Fire allowed us to cook food, which made it safer and easier to digest. Cooking not only improved the taste of food but also unlocked more nutrients, contributing to the development of the human brain. This simple act of cooking had profound implications for our evolution. It also kept predators at bay. The flickering flames and the heat of the fire created a barrier that most wild animals would not cross. This newfound safety allowed early humans to sleep more soundly and focus on other aspects of survival and development. It created a sense of community. The fire became a central gathering point where people would come together to share warmth and light. It fostered social bonds and cooperation, which were essential for the survival of early human groups. People gathered around the fire to share stories and socialize. These gatherings were the beginnings of culture and tradition, where knowledge and experiences were passed down through generations. The fire was not just a physical tool but a catalyst for social and cultural development. Fire played a crucial role in the development of human culture. It was used in rituals, ceremonies, and daily life, becoming an integral part of human existence. The mastery of fire was a defining characteristic of early human societies. Fire also had practical uses. It was used to create tools and craft items that were essential for daily life. The ability to manipulate fire allowed early humans to innovate and improve their technology. It was used to harden tools and clear land. This made it possible to shape the environment to better suit human needs, paving the way for agriculture and permanent settlements. The control of fire was a major technological advancement. It represented a mastery over nature that no other species had achieved. This control was a stepping stone to future innovations and the development of complex societies. It gave humans a powerful advantage over nature. With fire, early humans could adapt to a wide range of environments, protect themselves from threats, and build the foundations of civilization. Fire was truly a beacon in the dark, illuminating the path to human progress. Section 6. The rise of language, speaking our minds. Language is one of the most profound and defining characteristics of humanity. It is the thread that weaves together the fabric of our societies, enabling us to share our thoughts, emotions, and ideas. From the earliest cave paintings to the complex scripts of ancient manuscripts, humans have always sought ways to communicate. Language is what makes us human. It is the tool that allows us to connect with one another, transcending the barriers of time and space. Through language, we can convey our deepest fears, our greatest joys, and our most intricate plans. It is a bridge that links us to our ancestors, and a beacon that guides future generations. It allowed us to communicate and share ideas. Around ancient fires, early humans would gather, exchanging stories and knowledge that would be passed down through the ages. These gatherings were the birthplace of culture, where traditions were born and wisdom was shared. The ability to communicate effectively was crucial for survival, enabling early humans to hunt, gather, and protect their communities. We could express our thoughts and emotions. Language gave us the power to articulate our feelings, to comfort one another in times of sorrow, and to celebrate together in moments of triumph. It allowed us to build relationships, form alliances, and create a sense of belonging. Through words, we could paint vivid pictures of our inner worlds, sharing our dreams and aspirations with those around us. Language enabled cooperation, learning, and cultural transmission. It was the cornerstone of teamwork, allowing groups to coordinate their efforts and achieve common goals. Through storytelling, knowledge was preserved and passed down, ensuring that each generation built upon the achievements of the previous one. Cultural ceremonies and rituals were enriched by the spoken word, deepening the bonds within communities. The origins of language are uncertain. Despite extensive research, the exact moment when language first emerged remains a mystery. Archaeological findings provide glimpses into the past, but the full story of how our ancestors began to speak is still unfolding. What we do know is that language evolved alongside us, shaping and being shaped by our experiences. We don't know exactly when or how it emerged. The development of language was likely a gradual process intertwined with the evolution of the human brain and social structures. Fossils and ancient artifacts offer clues, but the true origins of our linguistic abilities are buried deep in the annals of prehistory. However, it likely developed gradually over time. As early humans adapted to their environments, their communication methods became more sophisticated. Simple gestures and sounds evolved into complex languages, each unique to different groups and regions. This gradual development allowed humans to convey more detailed and abstract concepts, paving the way for advanced civilizations. Early humans may have used gestures and sounds to communicate. Before the advent of spoken language, our ancestors relied on body language and vocalizations to convey their messages. These early forms of communication were essential for coordinating group activities and expressing basic needs. Over time, these rudimentary methods laid the foundation for the rich tapestry of languages we have today. As language evolved, so did our ability to think complex thoughts. The development of language and the human brain went hand in hand, each driving the other towards greater complexity. With the ability to articulate abstract ideas, humans could engage in sophisticated planning, problem-solving, and strategizing. This cognitive leap was a key factor in the rise of advanced societies. We could plan for the future and reflect on the past. Language allowed us to record our history, learn from our mistakes, and envision a better future. Ancient scripts and maps are testaments to our ancestors' desire to understand their world and shape their destinies. Through language we could pass down knowledge and wisdom, ensuring the continuity of our cultural heritage. Language fostered imagination and creativity. It was the spark that ignited the flames of art, music, and literature. Around ancient fires, stories were told, songs were sung, and the seeds of creativity were sown. Language gave us the tools to explore the realms of imagination, to create worlds beyond our own, and to express the depths of the human spirit. It was the foundation of human culture and society. Language is the bedrock upon which civilizations are built. It enabled the formation of complex social structures, the establishment of laws and governance, and the flourishing of arts and sciences. From the bustling marketplaces of ancient cities to the solemn rituals of cultural ceremonies, language has always been at the heart of human endeavor, driving progress and uniting us as a species. Section 7. The Agricultural Revolution, Seeds of Change. Around 10,000 years ago, a revolution occurred. Humans learned to cultivate plants and domesticate animals. This marked the beginning of agriculture. It was a profound shift in human history. Agriculture provided a more stable food supply. People no longer had to wander in search of food, they could settle in one place and cultivate crops. This led to the rise of villages and permanent settlements. Agriculture brought about significant changes, it led to population growth and the development of new technologies. However, it also led to new challenges, such as inequality and conflict over resources. Section 8. The birth of civilizations, from villages to cities. As agriculture flourished, villages grew into towns and cities. This marked the beginning of civilization. People began to specialize in different occupations. Trade and commerce emerged. With the rise of cities came the need for governance. Social structures became more complex. Rulers and elites emerged to maintain order and manage resources. This era saw the development of writing, law, and art. Civilizations brought about remarkable achievements in art, architecture, and technology. However, they also led to new forms of inequality and warfare. The story of civilization is a complex tapestry of progress and conflict. Section 9. Our shared heritage, echoes of the past. The journey of human history is long and fascinating. It is a tapestry woven with countless threads, each representing a unique story, a significant event, or a remarkable individual. From the dawn of civilization to the modern era, our past is filled with moments that have shaped who we are today. From our humble beginnings in Africa, where the first humans walked the earth, we embarked on an incredible journey. These early humans, our ancestors, were pioneers in every sense of the word. They adapted to their environment, developed tools, and laid the foundations for the complex societies we live in today. We have spread across the globe and achieved remarkable things. Our migration led to the establishment of diverse cultures and civilizations, each contributing unique innovations and ideas. From the ancient Egyptians who built the pyramids to the Greeks who laid the groundwork for Western philosophy, our history is a testament to human ingenuity and resilience. We are the inheritors of a rich and complex past. The artifacts and manuscripts left behind by our ancestors provide us with invaluable insights into their lives, beliefs, and achievements. These historical treasures are not just relics of the past, they are keys to understanding our collective identity. Understanding our history is essential for understanding who we are. It allows us to see the continuity of human experience and recognize the patterns that have shaped our world. By studying history, we gain a deeper appreciation for the struggles and triumphs that have defined our journey. It helps us appreciate the challenges and triumphs of our ancestors. Their stories of perseverance, innovation, and courage serve as inspiration for us today. By learning about their experiences, we can draw valuable lessons that guide us in our own lives. It also reminds us of our shared humanity and the interconnectedness of all people. Despite the differences in our cultures and histories, we are all part of the same human family. This understanding fosters empathy, cooperation, and a sense of global unity. As we look to the future, we carry with us the lessons of the past. The advancements in technology and society are built upon the foundations laid by those who came before us. By honoring their legacy, we can continue to innovate and progress. We carry with us the lessons of the past. These lessons are not just historical facts, they are wisdom passed down through generations. They teach us about the consequences of our actions, the importance of resilience, and the value of collaboration. The story of human history is still being written. Each of us contributes to this ongoing narrative through our actions and choices. We have the power to shape the future by learning from the past and striving to create a better world for future generations. We have the power to shape our destiny and create a better future for all. By embracing our shared heritage and working together, we can build a world that reflects the best of our collective human spirit. The echoes of the past guide us, but it is our actions today that will determine the legacy we leave behind.